Warning, the universe is not waiting anymore. Something is approaching fast, and most people will sleep right through it. But you're not most people. You're here for a reason. You didn't land on this message by accident. There's a shift in the sky that's already shaking the ground under your feet, and if you don't act now, you may miss the one chance to change everything. They told you new moons are quiet, peaceful, gentle, but this one isn't. The supernew moon on May 27th is not coming to whisper in your ear. It's coming to grab your soul by the collar and shake the dust off your destiny. This one is louder than it looks. You can't see it, but you can feel it. It's like standing in a room where the lights suddenly go out and your heart starts racing, not because of what you see, but because of what you can't. The most dangerous storms are the ones that hide behind silence. Right now, the energy around you is not neutral. It's alive. It's pulling at your chest. That strange feeling you've had lately, that anxiety. The weird dreams, the random memories, the urge to change your whole life but not knowing how. It's not random. It's a call, a cosmic pressure building inside your bones, warning you that something big is about to break loose. And you've got two choices: control it or let it control you. This moon is closer to Earth than usual, which means its grip is stronger, and what it touches, it transforms. If you're not careful, your thoughts will no longer be your own. Your direction will get hijacked. Your future will be decided by old patterns, fears, and distractions that were never meant to write your story. Think of this moon like a potter's wheel. Soft clay is spinning right now. What you do in the next 48 hours will shape that clay into either a masterpiece or a mess. One choice can set the tone for the next month, or even the next chapter of your life. This is not the time to ignore your intuition. This is not the time to scroll past your calling. Moments like this don't knock twice. They knock once and break the door if you're not ready. If your heart's been heavy, if your mind's been racing, if you feel something is changing but can't explain why, you are already inside the shift. The energy doesn't just move the ocean tides. It messes with your inner tides, your emotions, your choices, your direction. What you do now is the signal. What you ignore is the price. So let this be your moment to respond. Don't just watch. Don't just wonder. Take control. If this is already hitting something deep inside you, stop what you're doing and drop the number 77 in the comments to claim this shift. Help this message reach others who are quietly drowning in uncertainty. Like, subscribe, and let the energy know you are awake. Because once this wave passes, you don't get to go back. You either rise with it or stay behind in a life that doesn't fit you anymore. Now, let's talk about what's really happening. This isn't just another moon. This one carries a strange silence, like the pause before lightning strikes. It's a clean slate, but only for those brave enough to use it, while others feel stuck, lost, or confused. This moon gives you a chance to reset, realign, and rewrite your path from the inside out. But it's not automatic. You have to move. You have to listen. You have to step into the unknown while everyone else is stuck in the familiar. That's what this message is here to help you do. We're about to go into the 9 crucial rituals that must be done before this new moon peaks. Not to impress the stars, but to unlock the version of yourself that's been buried beneath fear, delay, and distraction. Let's begin. Number 1. The moon empties before it fills. There's something important you need to know, something most people don't even notice, but it can completely shift your energy if you're not aware. It's not some big dramatic ritual or an expensive crystal. It's something so small, so ordinary, you might be doing it every single day without realizing the damage it causes, especially under a moon like this. The truth is, this moon isn't just here to give, it's here to take. And what it takes first is whatever you've been holding on to the longest. But here's the twist. This moon doesn't destroy you, it empties you. And that, right there, is where the danger begins. Think of your spirit like a glass of water. Over time, it fills with everything. Your thoughts, your emotions, other people's energy, your past, your guilt, your dreams, your fears. The super new moon acts like a giant invisible hand, tipping that glass over. It spills out what you didn't even know you were still carrying. Silent worries, old habits, lingering pain, even things you thought you buried. And when that cup is empty, guess what? Nature hates an empty cup. That space inside you, it's not going to stay open. Something will fill it. The only question is what? Will it be clarity, peace, intention, or will it be the noise of the world around you? The drama, the fear, the distractions, the pain that doesn't even belong to you. This is why the next few days are not just important, they're sacred. Because right now, you are more open than you realize. You may be wondering, how do I know if I'm being emptied? You'll feel it, a strange sense of stillness, random moments where you stare into space, forgetting what you were doing. Mood swings, feeling tired without a reason, having flashes of memories or dreams that feel out of place. That's the moon doing its work, pulling old weight out of your system, making room. But here's where most people go wrong. They get scared of the emptiness. They rush to fill it with noise, scrolling, gossip, food, people, opinions, anything to avoid the silence. And that's exactly when the wrong energy moves in. Silence isn't always peace. Sometimes it's a question, and what you answer with becomes your future. Imagine your soul like a house. The moon comes in and clears out the clutter. Now you have a choice. Do you decorate it with things that reflect your truth, or do you leave the door open and let strangers walk in with muddy feet? This moon creates a spiritual vacuum. Whatever is loudest around you will try to claim that space. That's why it's crucial to protect your energy like it's sacred land. Choose what you listen to. Choose what you focus on. Choose who you allow in. Ask yourself, what have I been unconsciously holding on to that needs to go? What kind of energy do I want to move into this new space? Am I filling the silence with noise or with healing? If you don't ask these questions, life will answer them for you, and you might not like what shows up. The super new moon doesn't shine a light. It creates a void. But in that darkness, you get to plant a seed. And what you plant now, you will live with later. So here's what you must remember. Don't fear the empty feeling. Respect it. Sit with it. Let it teach you. Then fill it intentionally. Fill it with a deep breath, a decision, a ritual, a prayer, a vision, your own voice. Because if you don't speak into the silence, someone else's energy will. Number 2. The power of darkness. There's something hidden in the dark that most people will never find. While the world rushes on, glued to their phones, drowning in distractions, a very specific group will do something different on May 26th, quietly, intentionally, and that small act will shift their energy in a way most won't even understand. You want to be one of them, because here's the truth. If you avoid the dark, you avoid the download. We've been trained to fear silence, to light candles, play music, keep ourselves busy, never letting stillness settle in. But the super new moon doesn't speak through light, sound, or noise. It speaks through pure, empty blackness. The kind of stillness that makes your skin crawl, not because something's wrong, but because something real is about to surface. This ritual is simple, yet powerful. On the 26th, sit in complete darkness for 6 minutes. No phone, no music, no incense, no talking, no candles, just you and the dark. Sounds easy, right? But here's what nobody tells you. When the light disappears, the mind starts screaming. Because when you strip away the world's noise, your inner noise becomes louder. And in those 6 minutes, what rises up is exactly what the moon wants you to see. It might be a sentence from the past, a face you haven't thought about in years, a feeling in your chest you've been avoiding, an idea you've buried, a truth you've ignored. You might ask, what if nothing happens? Then nothing is exactly what you needed. What if I get anxious? Then that anxiety was waiting to be seen. What if I don't understand what I see? You're not supposed to, not yet. You're supposed to witness it. You don't need to chase the meaning, just notice it. Let it rise, let it pass. This isn't about solving or fixing anything. It's about meeting yourself without filters. Stillness is not the absence of movement. It is the presence of everything you've been running from. Picture this. Your soul is like a lake. On the surface, things are noisy, waves, wind, movement. But when the moon is at its darkest, it's like the lake becomes still. And in that stillness, you can finally see what's beneath the surface. The super new moon gives you a moment like that, a rare mirror. But only if you're willing to sit in the dark long enough to see your own reflection. This is not about doing more, it's about doing less. It's not about adding light. It's about removing everything that distracts you from your inner voice. So take those 6 minutes, sit, breathe, watch, and let whatever rises be your message. Number 3. Speak the future like a memory. Let me tell you something strange, but powerful. Reality doesn't always follow time. It follows memory. That's why some people always feel stuck in the past, because they keep reliving it. And others seem to walk into dream after dream, because they speak their future like it's already happened. The universe listens closely, not just to what you want, but to what you remember. And here's the secret. You can seed your future into your memory, not in your thoughts, in your words. We call this memory seeding. It's like planting a dream in the soil of your own voice. Instead of saying, I hope it happens, say, remember when it happened? Say things like, remember when I signed that contract in June? That moment still gives me chills. Meeting them at the cafe that day, I didn't know it would change my life, but it did. I still laugh thinking about the day I finally moved into that apartment with the view. It sounds made up, right? It is. But that's exactly why it works. Your mind doesn't care if something is real or not. It just listens to repetition and emotion. If you say something often enough and say it like it's already real, your brain starts to believe it. And when your brain believes it, your choices shift. Your habits shift, your energy shifts, and little by little, reality starts to catch up. Wishes float like feathers, but memories drop like anchors. You may wonder, isn't that just pretending? Yes, but here's the thing. Every breakthrough starts with imagination. Every building began in someone's mind. Every love story began with a belief. Pretending with purpose is not lying. It's leading. Maybe you're thinking, what if I say it and it doesn't happen? But what if you don't say it, and you just keep reliving old pain, old patterns, and old limitations? What do you have to lose by speaking your future as if it already walked through your door? This isn't about fantasy, it's about focus. When you speak your future casually, like it's a story you've already lived, you remove resistance. You stop begging the universe and start guiding it. You stop saying please and start saying thank you. Try it. Pick one moment you want to remember next month as if it's already yours. Then speak it out loud. In the mirror, in the car, while you're walking, not in your head, out loud. Feel the moment. Laugh a little. Feel the gratitude. Make it real. Because once your words hold the memory, your body follows. And the universe, it listens for confidence, not confusion. Number 4. Your body is speaking moonlight. You're not tired for no reason. You're not eating weird things or waking up at odd hours just because. Your body is not acting out. It's translating. And what it's translating is moonlight. Yes, your body is speaking a language older than words. It's picking up codes from the sky, messages from the super new moon. And it's doing what it knows best, turning energy into sensation, turning silence into signals. You may have already felt it. A strange tightness in your chest, a heavy feeling in your shoulders, random cravings that make no sense, deep sleep that feels more like a reset button, or even a buzzing sensation in your hands or feet. These aren't just physical reactions, they're moon echoes. Your body is the drum, and the moon is playing it. Imagine your body as an ancient radio tower. Most of the time, you're tuned in to daily life, work, stress, people, noise. But when a super new moon comes close, like this one, your frequency shifts. You start picking up something different, and your body doesn't lie. But here's the thing, most people ignore it. They feel off and blame it on food, weather, or stress. They brush it away. But you're not here to brush it off. You're here to listen. So ask your body the questions it's been waiting to answer. If your shoulders feel heavy, place your hands gently on them and ask, what am I still carrying that doesn't belong to me? If you're craving something strange, ask, what am I trying to fill? What am I out of balance with? If your heart feels restless, ask, what truth am I trying to ignore? Because your body is not malfunctioning, it's decoding, it's trying to show you something, and the moment you stop fighting it, it will reveal more. Pain is not the enemy, it's the messenger, and silence is the envelope it arrives in. You might wonder, but what if I can't understand the message? You don't have to. Not fully. Just honor the signal. Just respond with awareness. Maybe you need more water. Maybe you need to cry. Maybe you need to be alone for a while. Maybe you need to move, stretch, breathe, or just feel. Your body is a sacred translator, and during this moon, it becomes a channel. Think of yourself like a tree during a strong wind. The wind doesn't hurt the tree. It just reveals where the branches are too rigid, too weak, too burdened. Your strange physical sensations right now, they are the wind. Let them teach you where to bend and where to release. So tonight or tomorrow, when something feels off, don't run from it. Lean in, ask, listen, because the body doesn't lie, and the moon doesn't waste its signals on those who won't listen. Number 5. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for the candles to be perfectly lined up. Stop waiting for the incense to be burning just right, for the playlist to sound mystical, or for the clock to say 11:11. The universe is not looking for perfection. It's listening for presence. The moon doesn't care how polished your ritual looks. It cares how real you are when you show up. So here's your mission. Sometime between now and the 27th, choose a completely random time. Not a magical number, not a popular angel number, just a regular boring hour, maybe 4:03 p.m. or 7:48 a.m. Doesn't matter. Set an alarm. And when that alarm goes off, drop everything. Stop scrolling, stop talking, stop overthinking. Close your eyes, put your hand over your heart, and say out loud, I'm listening. That's it. Don't try to feel anything fancy. Don't force an answer. Don't expect thunder in the sky. Just interrupt yourself. Because that one quiet moment, so random, so ordinary, is where the real frequency sneaks in. Most people believe spiritual moments have to be planned. They wait for the full moon, or the ritual, or the perfect environment. But the truth? Some of the deepest breakthroughs happen when you're unguarded, unscripted, unexpected. Why? Because that's when you're not performing, you're living. When you stop trying to impress the universe, you finally start hearing it. You might ask, but what if nothing happens when I say it? Something will happen. It may not be loud. It may just be a feeling, a shift, a deep breath you didn't know you needed, a word that pops into your head, a memory that rises out of nowhere. It might be quiet, but that quiet has power. Think of your spirit like a lake. When you stir it constantly, nothing deep ever rises. But when the surface finally stills, even for one small moment, the truth begins to float up. This random ritual? It's like dropping a stone into that lake, not to make waves, but to break the rhythm, because it's in that break where realignment begins. The moon is already scanning, already sinking, already pulling on your energy like the ocean tides shifting beneath the surface. You don't have to do everything right, you just have to be available. The most powerful shifts never announce themselves. They arrive quietly, when you're brushing your teeth or driving or sitting in silence after a long day, and they whisper, "Are you paying attention?" So don't wait for the perfect moment. Make this moment sacred. Number 6. What you left behind isn't gone. That half-finished idea you keep thinking about, that book you started writing and then abandoned, that sketch you tucked away in a drawer, promising to come back to it later. It's not gone. It's not dead. It's just waiting, in limbo, floating in the space between what was and what could still be. The super new moon doesn't only illuminate your future, it softly shines a light on the things you've left behind. And no, not to guilt you, not to say you should have done more. It comes to wake them up and to remind you that creation never truly disappears. It just pauses. It just waits for you to return with clearer eyes. Dreams don't die. They go quiet. They sit in the dark until you're ready to light the match. You might be wondering, but isn't it too late? No, it's not. Ideas are timeless. That spark you once had, it still lives. It might be covered in dust, but it's still breathing. And this moon, it's offering you the perfect moment to check in with it, gently. No pressure, no deadlines, just presence. Pick one thing you once started, just one. Maybe it's a song, a voice memo you never shared, a blog post, a business plan, a letter you wrote but never sent. Anything. Open it, touch it, reread it, sit with it for 3 minutes. Not to fix it, not to finish it, just to feel it again. Because sometimes dreams need silence before they speak clearly again. Think of it like this. Your forgotten ideas are like seeds planted in winter. They didn't die. They were just waiting for the right season. And this moon, it's spring, quiet, dark, and ready. The energy around you is fertile. And that old idea you've been ignoring might just be the one thing that's ready to bloom now, if you water it with attention. You don't have to finish it tonight. You don't have to force anything. This isn't about perfection. It's about reconnection. You might ask, what if I look at it and still feel stuck? Then great, you showed up. That's what matters. The magic isn't in doing, it's in returning, in remembering, in listening to that part of yourself you abandoned when life got loud. Every unfinished thing you've ever loved is still connected to you. It's still waiting for your voice, your hands, your breath. And maybe, just maybe, it doesn't need to be finished. Maybe it just needs to be seen again. Number 7. Final rituals: word, craving, and reflection. This last ritual may feel strange. It may even feel a little silly. But make no mistake, this is one of the most powerful steps you can take under this super new moon. Start here. Pick your favorite comfort food, the one that always makes you feel safe, warm, soothed. It might be chocolate, it might be spicy noodles, it might be something sweet, creamy, or salty, something that brings you comfort in moments of stress or stillness. Now, don't eat it. Not yet. Put it aside. Let it wait. Let the craving build. Why? Because craving is energy. Hunger is not just a physical reaction. It's a signal that something powerful is rising in you. And if you don't immediately satisfy every impulse, that energy doesn't disappear. It transforms, it sharpens, it deepens, it becomes fuel. You're not depriving yourself. You're storing power. You're telling your body, we're doing something sacred with this feeling. You're turning the ordinary into the mystical. Desire becomes destiny when you don't rush to tame it. Instead of giving in instantly, pause. Let the craving burn a little. Let it glow in your chest like a small fire. That fire is not meant to be silenced. It's meant to be redirected into focus, into creation, into intention. Now, when the clock strikes midnight on the 26th, find stillness. Don't rush, don't perform, just stop. Take a few deep breaths. Let the world fall silent around you. In that moment, feel your heartbeat. Feel the fire you've stored from that craving. Let your vision for the future collect inside your chest like a glowing ball of light. And when it's ready, speak one word out loud. Just one. Not a full sentence, not a long explanation. A single word that holds everything you want to step into. It could be peace, rise, love, rebuild, wealth, clarity, power, free. Only you will know the right word. But once you feel it, say it, out loud. Whisper it into the dark, even if no one's around. Because even if the moon is invisible, she's listening. And when the world is asleep, your word becomes louder in the energy around you. It becomes your signal, your keystone. Something for the moon to carry into the next cycle, like a spiritual seed planted in silence. This isn't just a ritual, it's a conversation between you and the universe, between your craving and your calling, between your old self and who you're becoming. And now you know what to do. This moon is not soft. It's not here to comfort. It's here to reset, to shake loose what's stuck, to reveal what's still breathing in you. Don't let this pass like another ordinary night. Use it. Pick your word. Hold your craving. Sit in the dark. And speak like the universe is listening, because it is. If you're ready to enter this next cycle with power and presence, comment below. I trust the fire inside me. Like, share, and help this message reach the ones who need it most before midnight comes. This is your moment. Make it matter.